be on my way. I have a lot on my mind.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear? Then I'll see you tonight. You sweet, generous thing.
Vincere es vivere.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the steel watchers.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold. I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke. Not by boat. It's the army marching towards us that makes things dangerous. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. All right. It's all hidden up on the roof. I just wanted to be safe. I'm not a coward. I'm not.
With a flick of the wrist. now.
Look at you. Judging you. I don't like it.
You're not being paid to like it. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job. And leave the spare one.
It needs cleansing. Though, I've grown quite fond of Evan.
Step carefully. There's a trap. All right. Time to skulk about.
Tread lightly. Be careful. There are traps about. Phantom bricks. What are you hiding?
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
Something smells tasty.
What to do? Never wanted the easy path. Does this count as adventuring?
If that is all, my lady.
Cheese. Something cut fresh from the wheel.
I'll have to inquire with Cook Darley about that.
Oh, nice cake.
Never a dull
Why
moment.
must you make everything so...
Keep your distance, darling.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Fetch me a bowl of sunfish head stew.
The
Light
kitchen
on my
is
feet.
fresh out of sunfish.
Here goes
my lady.
nothing. I should speak up.
Keep those feet moving.
Are the gods truly this petty? Almost pleasant traveling with company.
If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Anything of use?
By order of Lord Vanta, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is... Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
Baldur's Gate proper.
Need to find a way
Smuggling
forward.
or any other
I told you you should have added pictures. Oh, what are you gonna do? Check under my scarf for any stray check.
You think you can do better?
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? Thank you.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected. It's just an opinion. It's my job to have them. I meant no offense. My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to. Well, there's people, and then there's people. You, my dear, are people. In fact, you're the star of the next edition. If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you. I bet you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
Feel differently after some food and rest. Thank Helm we made such good time. The army of the Absoluters are back. Certainly encourages a brisk pace.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10-day.
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
You really won't feel it.
Gallows? This are for amateurs. That's what I was taught in the grotto. Do you know how badly those things can go wrong?
I'd rather not.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers. Careful. That sounds like a threat. And people who threaten the fist end up in jail or dead. Now run along before I start taking you seriously.
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced. I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid. And I swore to Blaze Portier I'd never do it again. Ever. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me. That's not funny! If I fall, I have to start all over.
Nah. Let's see what Portier has to say. She claimed she'd look into it. If you're here to report something, don't bother. The Fist don't give a damn.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
He's in charge of the Fist, right? About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around 10 days ago, and hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no use for you. Look here, lass. To get behind this place, you got to be tough as tacks. There's no winning over the hooligans at the Blushing Mermaid with a smile and a nice hello. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere. Of course not. I was the wrong sort. I burned that mile high, right?
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
Oh, I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. We could. It would just be a very short one. We cannot expect either of the Chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of. It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt. to peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually, you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it? I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. Nine Fingers Keen.
Nine Fingers. A name that could make a city guard tremble. If they aren't already on her payroll, that is. She runs the guild, which itself runs every criminal enterprise in the city.
Friend is not the word I'd use. Nor is petty if you've a mind to keep your tongue. But both our operations step outside the law when needful. She just likes it better there. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
Gods, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world. Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something?
Baldur's Gate. You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Worm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home. I suppose it is. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us.
Welcome to the lower city, where Baldur's Gate truly comes alive. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. Maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Right to the ground.
Keep crime reports short. Do not waste our time with frivolous issues.
Daughter is missing.
Yes! My daughter, Vanra!
Forgive me. What was her name?
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me. Why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Someone or something has tampered with her memory.
What were we discussing?
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Nonsense, I'm fine. Madam, tell me why you're here, and I will assist.
God, you're right. Something's wrong with her. Can you help me? I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. The Flaming Fist was my last resort. I'm so afraid. I'm so tired. I've been looking night and day everywhere I could. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old, and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful. Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
I apologize for the hassle that woman caused. Such time wasters and troublemakers are a plague on the Flaming Fist.
Blaise Portier is perfectly fine. She's simply under tremendous pressure. There's nothing to worry about. Seems simple enough.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Quiet day, mostly. Don't go spoiling it.
Don't go looking for trouble.
That's curious.
I'm way too big.
There's nothing like a stroll through some sewers to keep your sense of self-importance in check.
I can't kinda like that moldy water smell.
Breathe deep. That is the true scent of Baldur's Gate assaulting your nostrils.
What's this I smell? Rotted eggs, clotted blood, and the overwhelming tang of sour cabbage. I expected worse. Much worse.
Of all the places you've dragged me, this might just be the most foul. And that is saying something, given some of the things you've exposed me to.
No one stopped me yet.
Hello, hello, and all that.
Out of sight, out of mind. Time to press ahead. sight, out of mind. Should mind my step.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Let's see what this does. At least things have stayed interesting. Have to keep going.
Don't care what goes on here.
Raven guards no upper crust.
Better not be cursed.
Fist, right? Hell.
Raven guard had trained this
Something.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Tried that once. They took the gold and hit me anyway. Better this way. I'll still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not? Then move! Let someone else have a go!
Can't keep me out. This corpse has been desecrated, displayed, and there's nothing random about it. Circus clothes. What an end for Dribbles the Clown.